Alright, how's it going, YouTube? Today we're going to go ahead and show you how to install a CB radio, particularly on a 2006 Ford F-150. This isn't, any way you want to do it. It's the way I did it. This is direct from the battery to the radio type setup. What you want to go ahead and start off with is you have your 10 gauge wire. I'm running a General HP40, which is basically a General Lee with a 100-watt kicker on the bottom of it. So when it comes to that, you want to go ahead and use about a 10 gauge wire back to your radio from the battery with an inline fuse in it for sure. And you can pick these up at any audio store that sells car stereo equipment. It's just an amp wire kit. Now unfortunately I could not find a hole in the firewall, so what I did is I ran up, came up through here under the hood and back down into the door. Now I came down through the door. I came under through there. I do apologize. I didn't think to take a video until after I was done installing. And it comes up through here. You can get to this area by just, taking your glove box out. Let's do it just from the edges here. And it pops down, you'll be able to get to your wire down here. You're then going to come here. This is where the 10 gauge meets into the radio harness. Now under this electrical tape, I went ahead and used a little crimper to crimp the two wires together. It's a nice effective way to get a good connection than just wrapping electrical tape around a wire. I just did that for a little extra protection. The wire comes in through there and then into the back of the radio. Another cool thing is the mount I used for the radio. It's a very nice mount. I got it off the internet. I'll put the link to the internet site in the description there. But it's a really cool mount. And then here's the General HP40 that I'm running right now. Cool radio, very cool radio. Power goes from low power to a 5-watt dead key, swinging to 105 watts, to high power, which is 35-watt dead key to 115 watts. All running through a Wilson 1000. And I kind of like it. Cool little radio. Definitely more power than I had with any of my other 10-meter radios I had, which were usually just doing 55-watt peak to peak. But it's pretty cool. It's really easy to install it. Like I said, with this kind of radio, since it is pushing over 100 watts peak to peak, you want to run a 10 gauge wire from the battery to here. And then I just have it grounded. I went ahead and grounded it to a bolt that meets metal under here. Sorry, I'm not going to do the whole look at this type, because I watch too many videos like that and it makes me sick. But it's just a bolt right underneath your dash. Just bolt it there and get a good ground, metal on metal. That's pretty much about it. It's a pretty simple process. It took me maybe 30 minutes routing and everything. But that's really about it. If you have any questions or anything, just put them down in the description, and I'll be glad to answer them for you. This is Crazy Hippie, and I'm Mac out.